First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Got it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And taken down just shy of the 40. You look at this Bears defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be #1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge.
Cougar 19.
Now it's Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. They brought the house that time with a young rookie, maybe a little rattled-through pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand that you break up the routes quickly as well.
2nd and 5. Here's Kaiser. He leads it. Now the ball comes loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. At their own 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Hurt.
Kaiser to throw it. And it's caught. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Number 14. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Lions' 2-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warriors 70. 19 tight.
They'll throw here. Kaiser. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
At the 49-yard
Pass
line.
to 60, pass to 60.
Looking to throw, Haskins. Still going inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Kaiser from the gun on 3rd. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks, 60
4th down, Kaiser. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. From the gun, it's Haskins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cut 19, cut 19.
Kaiser now. Now he's going to step up and run. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
You got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot and trying to get...
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Looking to put a drive together.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Ready, what?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Lightning 18. 79 Broncos.
To throw is Kaiser.
He finds Sutton crossing the formation, complete.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
And the Bears first down.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Panthers 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 by 60.
Kaiser now from the 50. That one caught. It's Meredith. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. A pretty decent gain on a tough run. Brought down at the 25.
Offensive linemen learn creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, They almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. Touchdown, Bears! 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bears have got it back to within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. People in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
The fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, Haskins. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Now Haskins hit, and he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, Kaiser. He completes this to Sutton. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Running from the gun with Howard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. He finds his man. Complete. It's Hodges. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Kaiser. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units. And they've kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. The Lions 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets your point in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He's got his target. That's complete.
It's a gain of 28 yards. Let's go.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go. Ready?
Throwing again, here's Haskins. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
60 by 6. Check flag. Warriors 70. 18, Rattler. 18, trap 60.
Now it's Haskins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Panther 60.
Again, it's Haskins. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Panther 11.
Now Kaiser. That's caught by Meredith right side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
To number 81. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Bronco 80. Go.
To throw, Kaiser. That's caught by Howard. And he will have the Bears 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Nothing, 19.
Back to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Cowboy 80, Warriors 17.
Kaiser yet again. He finds his man, complete. That's Hodges. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Kaiser. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go. Saturday Lions, Panther 11, Panther 11, 60.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Kaiser. It got his man, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35-yard line. Back to throw. Kaiser. For right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Romeo Dobbs, as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Haskins to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
His first career touchdown pass, and it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Get these 3 points. We need these points, guys. We need all of them. We need these 3.
3 puntos, solo 3 puntos, muchachos.
That's an easy 3.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Check the kick, guys. Give him some time. Make us happy. Get these 3 points. Come on, a chip shot. Come on, 3 more points. You can do it! I'm not even sleep!
wasn't able